Today we are in Pflugerville, Texas, checking out the master plan community of Blackhawk. The really cool thing about Blackhawk is it was developed or started development back in the 1990s and is still going to this day, which gives you this really awesome community of diverse architecture, new versus old, and really just, multiple recreational centers, hike and bike trails, kind of anything that you could ask for on your time off. So let's take a look at the model home. Let's take a look at those amenity centers. We'll also look into the location, what all is to offer around the area. I'll also kind of touch base on the cons of the area, just because I think it's good to know kind of what's not to like, right? All right, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. My name is Brandon Holley, and I am the owner-broker of Holley Homes Realty here in Austin, Texas. Inventory is low, and I'm sure if you're like a lot of my buyers, the frustration is creeping in, and it's kind of like, what do you do? Where do you go from here? If you haven't already, go check out my other video, Why Buy New? It's a really good detailed reason of why new construction kind of can help you out and beat a lot of that inventory issues and a lot of the cash offers, all of that. So check out that video. And if not, stay tuned, because right now what we're going to do is we're going to get into a tour of the entrance of the neighborhood, kind of the feel of going into the neighborhood, and also a look into one of the model homes, kind of what you can expect from one of these builders. There's plenty of other model homes to look at. So if you're interested, I also am going to start adding some of those on my shorts on a different area of my YouTube, but they'll be just like little short videos of the model homes, and kind of you can get a feel of the layouts and what those model homes have to offer. So here we go. Pflugerville is located 26 miles north of Austin and right off of the 130 and 45 toll. Known as Pflugerville's first and largest master plan community, Blackhawk began in the late 1990s and has continued to grow, with new phases opening in March of 2022. There are 7 builders within the community, with Saratoga Homes, Empire, GFO Homes, Scott Felder Homes, Blackburn Homes, Coventry Homes, and Chesmar Homes. Each builder has multiple floor plans, which gives you, the buyer, all sorts of options with size and style, creating a very diverse neighborhood. This model home is a little over 3,000 square foot with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms with a game room. The game room is really nice because it's set off of both of the extra rooms and creates kind of a private space. Blackhawk has over 200 acres of trails, ponds, and green spaces to explore. And if that is not enough, Pflugerville is home to 50 plus parks, and there are even 3 golf courses within 7 miles. Remember, this is just one builder and one home. There's 6 builders and tons of different floor plans for you to choose from if you decide to call Blackhawk home. Now remember, this community is not just about the houses. There's plenty of other things to do with hike and bike trails and the pool. So let's take a look at what this amenity center has to offer. You also have access to a workout room, which is located in the Amenity Center. This is just one of the 3 pools that the residents have access to, and there's also a splash pad and water park close by. If you want to get a bit more competitive, there's also a sand volleyball court and sports fields within the community. One of the most important features of any community are the school districts. In Blackhawk, you actually have 2 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 2 high schools for the students to go to. Depending on where you live in the community will depend on which school you go to. So let's take a look at those 6 schools. Students in this community will either go to Rowe Lane or Mott Elementary School, Kelly Lane or Seal Middle School, or to Hendrickson High School or Weiss High School. As you can see, all of the schools are conveniently located to Blackhawk, with the newer phases of the community going to Mott Elementary, Seal Middle School, and Weiss High School. So the schools are in the neighborhood. You also have the Amenity Center in the neighborhood, hike and bike trails. You have ponds to fish in, pretty much have everything you need. But what if you're looking to get outside of the community? The amazing thing about Blackhawk is it is so conveniently located off of 130 that you can get anywhere and everywhere you need relatively quickly. There's also shopping, medical clinics, you have grocery stores, you have everything that you need super close. So let's take a look at some of those maps, kind of where it's located and what's around. I'm sure you all are aware of how hard it is to find a medical clinic or emergency center that takes your insurance. Luckily for you, you have pretty much everything you need very close to the community. Stonehill Town Center has the essentials such as Chick-fil-A and Whataburger, along with the salon, movie theater, and Target. There are also 2 HEBs, even though I only added 1 to the map. If you're interested in more, I will put the link to the town center in the description. As you can see, everything you need for an outdoor activity is within a short drive, along with Lake Pflugerville that has all sorts of activities that you might want to do. The location of Blackhawk in Pflugerville has drawn a lot of people, and with the growing size of Blackhawk, it obviously has increased the prices. So let's take a look at the 10-year trends for buying and leasing. So this data is from the MLS, and what it's saying is the median close price. So the median close price back in 2012 was $195,000, and it has significantly gone up to 2021, where the median close price was $530,000. Here we are looking at the median lease price in 2012 in the 78660 zip code was $1,400, and in 2021 it was $2,100. I also wanted to touch on some of the negatives of the neighborhood. So 1, you're getting in on the later phases, which means prices are going up, which if you know anything about the Austin real estate, the Austin area real estate, it is extremely expensive already. Number 2 is it is off of the toll roads, which means it is quick access everywhere, but also those tolls can get relatively expensive. We toured the community, we talked about the good and the bad, but why should Blackhawk be on your radar if you are looking to buy? First, location. You are 30 minutes away from the Austin airport, you're 20 minutes away from Georgetown, you can get anywhere you need really quickly. Second is that the builders are great. I mean, you have so many to choose from, all the styles, all the layouts, and they're all award-winning builders, so make a really great home. And third is the size of the community. It has so many activities for you to do: pool, hike and bike trails, you have the ponds to fish in, really anything that you want is right there for you. Interested in touring more model homes and learning about other communities? Hit the like and subscribe button for weekly updates on new communities. Now check out my last video right here.